Hello guys, Mrbobby here, welcome back to Lemon's Entertainment. My name is Lemon and today we're going to be doing a reaction video. I thought this video actually needed quite a bit of a reaction. This is from the Australian Parliament and I've got my actual Australian, Bobby, with me to react to this as well. So, we will see how this goes. And the title was Senator Delivers Brain Rot Speech in Parliament, Skibbity. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So, yeah, let's get into it, okay? Right, we're going to see what this is all about. And,
oh no.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to be suffering this whole time, people.
Yeah. And this is the Australian government we're talking about as well. I don't think you ever hear this in New Zealand Parliament, but it's certainly a new thing that we may have to look at.
I think this video was because of I think this was because of the horrible generation that we've got going.
Yeah.
And that's not offending anyone. There's some good people.
Yeah. Right, let's get this over. Let's see what.
It's not like the 2000s era.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's watch this video, shall we?
Today I rise to address an oft-forgotten segment of our society. I speak of Generation Z, who will be playing a substantial role in the next election, and Generation Alpha, who will start to come of age the election after.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah. What?
At least there's someone from Malaysia doing it.
What? What? Okay.
Fun fact, if you don't know, I could be way wrong, but we just googled it beforehand. But apparently, they're having the wrap around your head means that you're listening. I don't know.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
for certain religions or certain countries, the women wear headdresses just to and they can't wear it out and they have to wear it out in public, and yeah. Stuff like that. I don't know. Not sure. Not completely sure. It was a thing said to me a long time ago. I can't remember really. So yeah, let's continue.
This reason that I shall now render the remainder of my statement using language they're familiar with.
Who?
To the Sigmas of Australia.
Oh no. Oh no. Why?
I apologise for the language, but this is fucked.
The Who of Australia? The Who? Who?
This generation is fucked.
Who are we talking to right now? Who are we watching? What is that language?
A woman speaking, obviously.
Yeah, I know that, but what is a Sigma? I know I've heard it bouncing around all over the place, but I don't know what it means. I don't know what any of this. No, I don't know what any of this stuff means. And the thing is, they're saying it's my generation. That's not my generation. If anything, I'm not a part of this generation because seriously,
I just mean someone who's cool and played by their own rules.
Honestly, this generation, the Gen Z, which is me from 2005 to 2012. I'll put up a thing up. I'll put up a thing up saying what it is, but
notes to Post Lemon. Please put meaning on video.
Yes, because
Editor Lemon, put it on video.
Because seriously, this is not my generation that I grew up and knew about. This is not something.
Years ago.
Yeah, this is not.
10 years ago, was so much different.
This is not something I want to be associated with. This slang has gotten too far. It really has. Seriously, I dislike this slang, and even they are calling it brain rot, because that's what it is. It's like when you're watching some stupid stuff on the internet. I can remember how I was watching SpongeBob when I was younger, and it was just like, I liked it, but now looking back on it, I see how it dug away at my brain cells because of how stupid it was. And I'm not saying this is a bad speech. We're only 23 seconds into it. But I just think that why do you need to do this? I know that these people are the people who are going to maybe run the country, but aren't you going to think they're going to grow out of it? And there's certainly more people that are below that meaning of the generation, like my era and Bobby's era and all that. I
only just realized we're only 20 seconds in the video.
And the only thing is that there, like I said, there's a bit of a split between our side and the brain rot side, because I think that's what it is. Because the tail end of Gen Z and then the start of Gen A,
Gen Alpha,
yeah, are the ones that are promoting this brain rot, and I have no idea why they would decide to do this, but this is okay. They're trying to be hip and cool with the kids. I know that, but for some reason, people have to know that I'm possibly still a kid, and not everyone grew up in that way as tablet kids. See, I grew up in the country and all that, and I lived under a rock. And to hear this come out of the internet, or to come out of anywhere, it's like, who creates this stuff? I mean, even the slang that we did, our part of our generation did, weren't as bad and as diseased and as stupid as this. Yeah. I don't like this.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
I say that this goofy air government have been capping.
Oh.
Not just now, but for a long time.
Okay.
A few of you may remember when they said there'll be no phantom tax under the government I lead.
Stop.
Phantom tax? Is that like how Jacinda Ardern tried to place the fart tax, the methane tax? Like, because I remember when Jacinda Ardern was in power, they wanted to enforce a methane tax.
It means the theft of food between friends. I don't even. I'm having to Google this.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got no idea what this country has come to. It's not even my country. I still feel bad. I mean, this is the place that had Reagan as their official breakdancer. I know that was a bit wrong, but yeah.
Oh my god! Just for like a clip of the breakdance.
Oh, she was trying.
She did her best.
She was trying to be cultural, which is, well, you can't blame her for being cultural. Right, back to topic.
They're capaholics. They're also yapaholics. They yap non-stop about how their cost of living measures are changing lives for all Australians. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro.
Well, I can see what she's saying there, like, because just about every politician, I must say, in my parliament
It's concerning.
They
try their best.
They try their best. They say a lot of stuff. But in the end, when they get into power, they disregard most of that. Because all they want to do is get in power. So, yeah, and it's very, very interesting to see, even with the person who I voted for in our government at this time. They got in government and they're not doing anything at all. Hell, they're playing cricket in Parliament House.
Wait, do you know?
But yeah, just to say stuff and be like, we need this done. Yeah, that's good, but seriously, we need to stick to what you're doing. If you say you're going to do stuff, then do it. But yeah, there's probably a ton of paperwork to do with that and all that. But by the end of their term, their 3-year term,
I think it's 4 years.
Yeah,
Is it 3, 4 years? I don't know.
I think it was 3,
One of the-
but
I don't.
by the
I
end
don't
of
know.
their term, they've only got done about 10-20% of what they said they were going to do. Because
By the way, if it
of
helps,
that
there
much
is no hatred
paperwork.
towards anyone in this
No,
recording.
no. It's
Thoughts.
pure. It's purely neutral because we're just outlining that not everyone in that generation, in that line, are going to recognize and love that brain rot slang. Because for me, it's not what I grew up with. Okay? It's not what I grew up with. So it just doesn't make sense. And for me, who doesn't know any of the stuff, it's really hard for me to understand when these kids are trying to be hip and cool and say, oh, yada, 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 yada. And I don't know what the hell they're saying. Because I didn't grow up with the stuff that they are saying, that they created. And you may say, oh, well, that is subject to my parents or the people before me with my slang. But I think it's getting progressively worse. I really do. I think it's getting progressively worse. The slang just keeps getting more dumbed down, more stupid, more out of the box. And it's a lot harder for older generations like me, myself and I, to actually figure out what they mean without having a kid going, oh, you should know this. Like, seriously, we don't know. Someone give us an answer, please. Anyway.
I don't even know what the
They
hell's
tell
going
us
on.
that they're locked in on improving the housing situation in this country. They must have brain rot from watching too much Kai Cenat.
I think a lot of people might have a lot of brain rot issues if they're giving this speech in Parliament. I don't know.
You can just imagine the person that wrote this for her.
Yeah,
Or the show.
yeah.
I don't know. Did she write it? Or
I don't know. I think she might have wrote it for her, but I don't know. I've got no idea.
And forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14. If that becomes law, you can forgo skull emoji all about watching Duke Dennis or catching a dub with the bros on Fort.
Okay, that bit I knew. Catching a dub with the bros on Fortnite.
For both of us who have
Yeah.
played the game and understand that, like,
Yeah.
that's just.
Yeah.
I think every teenager, or even there's like a bunch of like 8-year-olds who play Fortnite. I know of.
Yeah. I do agree.
Chat, is this Prime Minister serious?
Man, you're not on a Twitch stream.
This isn't bloody.
Chat, is this guy serious? I don't know.
This isn't a Twitch stream, my friend.
It's not a Twitch stream. It's not a live stream. Well, it might have been. I don't know, but
I think it was live actually, but they didn't stream it on YouTube or Twitch. They streamed it on the national news television.
To think that's a part of their slang is.
I just feel bad for Australia. Then again,
I feel bad for Australia having stuff like this in their parliament. Yeah, but I guess I can't say much with our parliament because we do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we do in our parliament, but yes, there's nothing as extreme as this. But hey, younger appealing audiences, and I do like the younger members and staff, but there's no young members and staff that are using brain rot or are of the age to run Parliament with the brain rot mindset. So I'm gonna leave there with you. Let's see.
Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio. I would be taking...
Yeah, even she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's stuttering like, Ohio? Really? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh my god, Ohio.
An L if I did not mention the Ops, who want to cut WA's Gats and Services tax. The decision voters will be making in a few months' time will be between a mid-government.
A mid-government.
Mid-government.
So you're meaning there's a left and a right government, and then
Yes.
there's a middle government.
Apparently, one's mid, one's good, one's shit.
Yeah, a mid-government. So there's three governments. How does your Australian system actually deal with that, eh? Because three governments trying to go against each other, trying to set all the rules, they have to follow each government's rules. I don't know.
I want to point out that we've had there's actually other people who have reacted to this and had similar reactions. They're just calling it really confusing.
Yeah.
And this generation is fucked.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Well, we can say that hopefully this younger generation actually grows out of this, because I must say I grew up out of my slang. It's not like all the slang is in the Urban Dictionary.
Right.
I don't think it ever will be. I think it's just more like a phase, hopefully. And then when they grow older, they'll say, wow, what were we thinking? Obviously they know what they were thinking, but we don't. We may never know. But the thing is what I'm scared about is that their kids may come up with something even more interesting, or even more worse, or even more powerful than Skibbity or Sigma or Ohio or... Well, Ohio is a bloody state, for Christ's sake. How? Why? What happened in Ohio that made it so popular as slang? I don't know. I'm not sure.
A dog water opposition or a crossbench that will mock both of them. Though some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for a government with more aura.
That's what they always say. If I took out the slang, I still knew what they meant. Because they're just passing on the stuff to the other generation, saying that, oh, it'll all be fixed by then. But we've seen it all before. We didn't start the fire. We didn't light it, but we're trying to fight it.
Skibbity.
Skibbity. Why? Why end off with Skibbity?
More aura. Skibbity.
Skibbity.
Oh my god, no. No. Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Skibbity.
Skibbity.
Yeah. Just to make it a little bit worse, you go Skibbity.
Does she even know what that means?
No, I don't think many of the people in that parliament knew what she was saying.
Has she seen Skibbity Toilet? That might help her.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
You just feel like a picture when I said that, just of the Skibbity Toilet.
No. Well, this, folks, has got to be one of the most eye-opening things I've ever seen about anywhere in the world about this new generation. I have no idea. I have no clue how people have been molded like this to use the slang like this. It shouldn't even be in Parliament, but here is the senator delivering it because, well, delivering it for the younger generation. The problem is, we are the younger generation, and they are still children. They are still people who have to wait 10, 15 years before they can even vote. So, I'm very concerned for...
You think about how this is going to affect the next 10, 15 years of our generation?
Yeah, I'm very, very interested to see what happens with the Australian government now. And I hope that it will be okay. So
do I.
Yes.
Trust me.
Well, that'll be it for this episode. See you guys next time. And bye-bye.
See ya, boys.